Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Python programming. This is part 6. This is question 2. This is, I think, the hardest question we've struck so far. It's actually taken a little bit of thinking for me to sort out what we should do, how we should do it. Okay. First thing we need to do is we need to go find some barcodes. Let's read the question first. Okay, well, this is to do with barcodes and sorting out what countries they're from and ports of origin and things like that. So something that you might actually consider has some real world application. Barcodes usually consist of 13 digits, e.g., I'm not going to read that there. The first 2 digits give the country of origin. The next 5, the manufacturer. The next 5 give the product code. The last digit is used as a check digit. Write a program which will input a barcode, check that it is 13 digits long, then list the country code, the manufacturer's code, the product code, and check and the check digit. You can Google some of these or make them up. If the barcode does not have 13 digits, there should be an error message. Okay, first thing there. There are more than 100 countries in the world. The first 2 digits can't give the country. I think it's a bit longer than that now. I don't know when these were written, but I think even back then there would have needed to be more codes. So I've gone to Wikipedia and look, in fact, and I've looked up a list of barcodes for countries, and you know, it's something that you should do as you're sort of puzzling these things through. And as you can see, they're all 3 digits long. So the first 3 digits give the country. I have taken a few of them and prepared some code already. As you can see up the top, I have a variable called codes, and this is something called a dictionary, which I don't think we've dealt with before. Not to worry, this is just 2 parts. It's like a dictionary, right? You go to a dictionary to look up a word, and there's a definition. You say, okay, I want to look up the word Python, and then it says, well, the word Python has this meaning over here, which is a large snake that you can sometimes find in the jungle. Just like that, this, and I might just format this a bit easier for you to see, which is always good practice. And hopefully I haven't lost my internet connection. I know I'm still recording, so we'll just persist until my internet comes back. So as you can see here, I have the code 470 is Kyrgyzstan. Right? And the code 471, if I ever looked that up in this code's dictionary, I'll show you how to do that, I will get out Taiwan. And 474 is Estonia. Great, okay. So if I ever used 474 as a reference for that code's dictionary, it's going to spit Estonia back out at me. Not quite literally, metaphorically, of course. Okay, I've also got some input from my user, which is going to be the barcode. I want it to be a string. I don't want this to be a number. It doesn't make sense as a number. It's going to stay a string. Yes, of numbers. It's a string of numbers, of number characters. It's a string. Okay, that's what I want. So, first thing I need to do is if, how do I check the length of something? Even a string. If len barcode, if the length of the barcode doesn't equal, if the length of the barcode doesn't equal 13, then what? What do I want to do? Print. That's not a valid barcode. Cool, carrying on, but I need an else, or else the code that I write under here will fire anyway. If that's not true, I don't want anything else to happen. So only if that's false do I want the next bit of code to happen. Else, I know it's 13 digits, so what do I want now? What I want to do is I want to get country. I want to figure out the country. And you can't see that, there we go. I want to figure out the country. So country is going to be equal to, and how am I going to do that? What I need is I need the first 3 digits of the barcode. How do I get the first 3 digits of the barcode? What I do is I look up barcode, and using these square brackets, I want the first digit, which of course is 0. 0, thank you, computer. And colon means first digit up to whatever digit I give it. So I want the first digit, which is 0, then 1, which is the second digit, and then 2, which is the third digit. And that'll give me something, that'll give me the first 3 digits. So I want 0 to 2. And let's just print that out. Let's print country. It's not our country yet, but at least it'll show us that we're on the right track. Okay. Oh, that's what I've done. I need to actually tell my user to do something here, or else we just end up with a blank screen. We don't know what's going on. Please enter a barcode. Please enter a barcode. Oh, let's make it nice. Let's make it nice. No substitute for making code look nice. Apart from, you know, getting it to work. Please enter a barcode. I want to add 3, 4, 5. Let's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 digits. And that's there. What have I done? Oh, that's what I've done. Oh my goodness. I have tried to check whether or not the length barcode is equal to something inside the function ling. That's not right at all. That is not even slightly right. So bugs, they happen to everyone. They happen to me more often than most. So I actually want to finish that there, and I want to change that up. Okay, barcode again. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, that has given me the first 2 digits. Why is it only giving me the first 2 digits? Because this here doesn't include that number. So let's add 3 there. That's our stopping digit. It doesn't include our stopping digit. That's my own brain fart there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There we go. Now we're getting the first 3 digits back to us. Great. We just don't want that though. That's not a country yet. We want to use that as a reference to access our dictionary. And how do we access a dictionary? Well, just like we have accessed the string using these square brackets, we're going to use square brackets again to access the dictionary, but we're not going to use numbers because we don't want letters in a particular position. We want to use the keys to access the values. This is all fresh, this is all new stuff, but this is a much easier way of coding this than another way I attempted, which ended up being, we didn't use dictionaries, but it was much harder. So we're using these keys to access these dictionaries. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use that whole thing, put a square bracket around it. Now that whole thing is going to be used as a reference to look up our codes dictionary. Okay. Now if it doesn't find it, I believe it's going to throw an error, so that's a problem that you might want to solve, a little bit of error prevention that you might be able to do in error checking. I'm going to leave that for the moment and assume that we get a valid barcode and that our list of countries is complete. It's not at the moment, but we've just got 3. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to run that, and I'm going to go 470. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Hey, look, we got Kyrgyzstan back. So if we're given that barcode, we have now stripped the first 3 numbers off it and gotten the country code. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. That's part of it. That's, if I were writing these, I'd probably say that that is plenty, but no, there is more. So we've written a program which inputs a barcode. Great. We've checked that it's 13 digits long. We have then gotten the country out of it. And so we can split that a little bit further. Oh, okay. So we can get the next 5 digits nice and easy, and we can get the last one nice and easy. I'll show you how to do that as well. Okay. So country equals that. So what I want to do is I want to actually put in here, I want to put in country here so that the user knows what they are looking at. Country, comma, country. Right. So we found the country, and then I want to go manufacturer is equal to barcode. Barcode, what did we say? Barcode 3 all the way to barcode 8. That sounds right. I've potentially made the same error I've done before, but we will find out. And check. Check is going to equal barcode. How do I get the last digit on that barcode? Well, I reference it with square brackets, and I go -1. I get the last digit from the end, -1. Check equals barcode -1. Let's bring this down here, tidy our code up a bit, and I want to print. Let's go. I'm not looking manufacturers up on the list. Perhaps you would be able to come up with a better variable name than manufact, but that's what I'm going with for the moment. Print, check digit, all right. I'm just going to copy this here so that I don't have to make up a new one. Please enter a barcode. Paste. Oh, you can't see that. How interesting. But I can. I'm selecting paste there. So I'm pasting that and enter. Excellent. So you see, the first 3 digits we have used, and we've pulled out Kyrgyzstan from our codes dictionary. Our manufacturer has the code 68762, whatever that means. I guess that means something to someone. It means nothing. I made that number up. And our check digit, our last digit on the end, is 6. So 68762 has been pulled out from there. 68762 there. And that last digit from the end, 6. That is something that might actually be useful in real life. You can think of any situations involving commerce or something like that where you had to generate barcodes, where you had to look them up, where you had to trace shipping. If you're involved in anything like that, untold thousands and thousands of jobs required in digitizing, modernizing, shipping, export, exchange, finance, anything that products are bought and sold. Very, very crucial. But of course, you wouldn't do it from scratch. There are libraries and modules that other people have already made to do this. But it's good to know how these are working under the hood, or how the stuff that you are learning now can actually be useful in real life. That's plenty for that question. Rather difficult question. New concept, dictionaries, and a couple of conditionals and things like that to show you the whole code there. And getting input, and also accessing strings. accessing strings with those, indexing strings, I guess I should call that, using the square brackets and also that colon in the middle to access different ones in the middle, and plus that -1 to access the last digit from the end. Wonderful. I'll see you next time.